Okay, we're in. Everything looks okay. Serana's here. Should we continue hanging out with Serana? I don't know. Maybe we should dismiss her.
Right out here.
I don't know if we get new companions in Solstheim. We can still have the book. The Adventures of Reborca, that's right. Orders, yeah. Oh, she certainly
You
can.
steal men's souls. Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Have a look around.
Trinkets, odds and ends,
That sort of thing. Okay, my speechcraft increased.
Do come back.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
Everyone's obsessed with death. Finest trinkets in the land. We'll just sell off a couple things, and then I think we gotta wait around. Not wait around, but
Something you need. Take a look.
actually probably wait around. If we want to get all the word walls, right? We're close.
Thank you very much for your...
It's an attractive black side.
You're someone who can... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Orcish boots of the ox.
Don't forget to check inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith
Welcome.
in Whiterun.
Take a look.
Yorland Greymane's got
Welcome
that.
to War Maidens.
Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair price.
Good doing business with you.
I work for Bellathor, the general goods store.
You know, all decent points, Violet. All decent points.
What? Now cast!
Got a lot of steel to shape. Gods be praised.
Gods be praised. Stamina. Okay, all good.
What? Now cast!
I need to ask you.
Good.
Did you hear me shouting from all the way over there? You cheater. Whoop. Not cast.
Strange house. Strong. Solid. I think I'll open a store. It's pleasing
You already
to
opened
see
a store,
you
though.
again. Take a look. Conquer your enemies, my love.
My love. Alright. Put our potions in here. Store all these. Alright. I think we sleep for 24 hours. And then we can just fast travel around, and eventually the courier will find us, right? Or we can also go talk to the Greybeards. but I mean, we're just a few word walls off. Hey, Despair Doctor. I feel like we don't have that many word walls left. Between 5 and 10, maybe?
Lars is such a milk drinker. He can't even stand up to a girl.
It's
Oh,
pleasing.
girl.
Fortune smiles on us.
Their goal did not
Conquer your
respond.
enemies, my lord. Speak. You can ask anything of me, love.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Let's have a trip around. Should show up places and see him running
Seen
at
some
us.
mean-spirited folk.
So if we travel down to Riften, I can sell the rest of my stuff in Riften.
If anything, please, everything I've got on display, really.
Really?
Safe travels, Landstrider.
You gonna buy? See for yourself.
Safe travels, Strand Lighter. Oh, heck yeah,
Come
this
back
is
when
about
you're
to
ready
be all
to
of it.
spend more gold. Goodness knows.
Azura's just what you see here.
By Azura, by Azura, by
See for
Azura.
yourself.
Alright,
I
our
really
inventory
appreciate
is clean. Inventory
done
is
for me.
clean.
I'll never forget it.
And then we talk to the Greybeards.
What? Now get!
Where is everybody? Hello, Greybeards. Time is it 6 p.m.? Did they already go to bed? Hmm. I think the Greybeards have flown the coop. Oh, here they are. They're all praying at the dinner table.
Dovahkiin.
Oh, okay. For Channel Lauren Fordham. Well. How do you think I felt playing it? Man, it was so... It was the worst. Why did Serana sit down?
Dovahkiin.
Fucking... Where's the main guy? I thought Wolfgar was the main guy. Crusaders of Might and Magic was pretty bad too. If you want some fun follow-up to Redguard, I'm pretty sure we spent a lot of the Mass Effect playthroughs, all three of them, talking about because I think I played them shortly after Redguard. We spent a lot of the Mass Effect playthroughs talking about Redguard as well as playing Redguard sounds. So if you want some way too dank Mass Effect, there it is. And the puzzle bug? No, not the. Don't say anything nice about the puzzle bugs, dude. Skyhaven Temple. Maybe this guy will talk to us. Although he was pissed about us not killing... What's his bucket?
What? Now cast!
Hey, Dirkeithius.
By my honor, I pledge to rid Tamriel of dragons.
Please. Delphine has been very worried about you.
Why?
We heard the news from Whiterun that you left the city on the back of a
Oh,
dragon.
I haven't been back here to talk to them
It's a
about
little
this?
showy, even for you. Since you're still alive, I assume you have good news to report.
Yes, I used Alduin's portal to travel to Sovngarde. He's dead.
Gods above, that's better news than I had hoped. When you walked into my inn that day, I never imagined where it would all lead. Dragons out of legend. Sovngarde.
About Parthenax.
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
Here's the deal. Why does he need to die?
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
Oh, that is a sad fact. I didn't know that at all. Trying to think about what would be the best channel lore playthroughs. My Morrowind playthrough was pretty good. I really liked that. What do you have against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done
Castlevania was good.
about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
Soma. Soma was a really good game. What's important about me being a Dragonborn?
The Blades have always guarded and guided the Dragonborn, but we'd forgotten why. Now our purpose is clear. I'm all that's left of the Blades, and you're the Dragonborn. Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put every last one of them back in the ground.
Who are the Thalmor?
The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one.
So why are they hunting you?
When I was young, our leaders became obsessed with the Thalmor threat. They believed that if and when we found a Dragonborn, we would need to
Delphine
protect
the
her
Karen.
against the Thalmor. Turns out we fatally underestimated the Thalmor. They smashed us with ease during the Great War. I was one of the few who escaped. For a long time,
Have
all
they
I
talked
cared
about
was
what
staying alive
specifically
and taking
made the
revenge on
Thalmor
the
such
Thalmor when
a
I could.
such a
Then the
good fighting
dragons
force?
returned, and I remembered that the Blades used to be dragon slayers, and that we were sworn to protect the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer of all.
I know they talk about how the Empire barely survived the war against the Aldmeri Dominion, but what makes the Aldmeri Dominion as well as the Thalmor such a brutal and effective military force? Like magical superiority, or you know, battle tactics because the elves live longer?
We have nothing to talk about until Parthenax is dead. Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with
Okay,
us
so I can't
or
like
against
resolve
us.
that by saying no. I thought I could tell her no, that I'm not killing Parthenax. Maybe I have to talk to Parthenax about it. Oh, her helmet wasn't loaded.
I'm a blade now. I can hardly believe it.
Hey, you're doing a good job, Boothgert. Here we are.
What?
Nagast!
Speak.
Oh.
I will listen.
Okay. The blades say you deserve to die.
The blades are wise not to trust me. Only Khan Miov. I would not trust another Dova.
Why shouldn't they trust you?
Dov Walan Farel. We were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not? I can be trusted. I know this, but they...
Aye, boys, it's about blood now.
They Khan Niov Dova. It is always wise to mistrust a Dova. I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature. Zimgrifhorut se suyech. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
Boom.
Sum Ark Mora.
Sum Ark Mora. To you too. Okay, well, this damn courier is not showing up with more words of power, and the Greybeards won't talk to me, and neither will Esbern. So we just keep traveling around until I get one. I need him to get something he's supposed to deliver. My hands only. Gonna demonstrate my Thuum. I mean, over and over, but let's see.
What? Nagast! Both!
If I just keep doing this.
I need to ask. Good. Glad we straightened that out.
I'm afraid she's
Oh.
right. I'm deeply sorry that this has to come between us.
What are you...
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear.
Esbern, what are you doing about Parthenax?
Justice can be harsh, but it is still justice. Parthenax deserves to die.
Why does he need to die?
Parthenax was the author of many atrocities during the Dragon War. Crimes great enough to be remembered for thousands of years. True, he turned traitor to Alduin and helped overthrow the Dragon Cult, but that does not excuse or expiate his previous deeds. Whether or not he has truly repented or merely acted to save himself, justice demands that he pay with his life. Goodbye, then.
Well, enjoy your trip to Whiterun, I guess.
What? Nagast!
Alright, well, let's take a look. Are there more word walls in Solstheim?
I enjoy this work well enough. Take a look.
Blip, 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 blip. Looking for work.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Need anything else?
Kill
Just
the
let me
giant
know.
located at Sleeping
there,
Tree
friend.
Camp. Boom, boom, boom. The giant located in Sleeping Tree Camp. The giant located in Sleeping Tree Camp have been harassing and attacking citizens and visitors. A reward will be offered.
Lucky for you.
What? Now get.
Damn it.
I knew I heard something.
Yeah, Skeever. Skeletons, okay. What is this? A skeever butt. Mud crab breath.
What? Now cast.
I'm sorry, Mr. Giant. What is this? Sorry, Mammoth is... Oh my god, the mammoth is flying! Well, Violet, it looks like you're banned. The first quest I did not yield a word wall, so... Someone, please ban him.
What?
Hey, watch it!
Wait, does the voice throw shout actually do insults?
I serve you. Excellent. You've done us a great service.
For the 100 gold.
Here is your reward.
Oh my gosh. I look like a tiefling. I'm Raphael.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy.
Very busy. Well, let's start on the Dragonborn DLC then. Can always come back for the word walls. Praise Talos. I miss our preacher. Do I have to conjure things in combat? Or just conjuring things raise my conjuration? Reborca's Bone Man.
What? Now cast!
I can take you to any port on the coast.
Gort.
Talk to Captain Gowland if you're looking to book
Captain
passage.
Gowland does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
Oh, is it? I thought it was something one of the kids would say to each other.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad.
Too bad.
I'm not going back there anymore.
Who cares? What happened? Why won't you go back?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this...
Wrong, Mifatu.
I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Not only is my memory impeccable, I remember every single line of chat ever typed in this Twitch chat. I also remember who said it and the exact time and date, so how's it feel to be wrong? Yes, you are. You're taking me to Solstheim.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
You owe me. Those cultists you brought here tried to kill me.
All right. You have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
Oh, hell yeah.
Much has changed since you lived here, my friend.
It's true.
Well, here we are. This is Ravenrock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
I built Ravenrock. I got the achievement Outlander.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Ravenrock, Outlander. State your intentions.
That's true, Cyrus, the Nerevarine. Looking for Mirak, do you know him?
Mirak, I'm not sure that I do.
That's not very convincing.
Ravenrock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Do you know who Mirak is?
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it.
Can you tell me anything about him?
I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what.
Why are you so suspicious of visitors?
I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Ravenrock is my primary concern.
Has security been an issue?
This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here, and we've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down.
What do your titles mean?
Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
Ravenrock is purely a Dunmer settlement?
Ravenrock started out as an imperial settlement, but the Empire decided to abandon it just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles, but when House Redoran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
Hey guys, I'm having a conversation here. You want to stop pounding whatever you're pounding back there? What is the city of Blacklight?
Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians.
Oh no.
I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from
Harry, that doesn't help. The Argonians invaded Morrowind?
Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. Attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmen needlessly lost their lives. And many more were exiled from their homeland.
Yes, so, Mifatu.
Gjalland. I was starting to wonder what happened to.
Gjalland.
Captain Gjalland does the business
We're
around here.
delayed by
Owns the
bad
ship's
weather.
mate.
This
Before
must
you
be
even
that
asked,
beautiful Skyrim
yes,
weather I've always heard
I have the
about.
supplies you requested. But
What?
this load cost me double what we'd agreed on. Nothing I can do about it.
Damn it, Gjalland, you know we don't have that much coin.
Look, the
And what a
East
swindler.
Empire Company didn't give me a choice.
Talk to Captain
They've
Gjalland
raised
if
their
you're
prices
looking for
again.
passage.
And there's nothing I can do about it.
After all these years, they're gouging us for every last drake we have. Let me talk to Laeral. I'll see what we can do.
All right, Andrew. Don't worry about rushing it. Just pay me when you
But
can.
yeah, this guy decides right here is where I'm listening to this conversation, and he wants to sweep his literal boots.
Talk to
Okay.
Captain Gjalland if you're looking for a passage.
Let's see. Throw boys.
What's that?
Hey, cheese brain. What? Voice Fulfar.
Mournhold, city of light, city of magic.
Magic. Hey, troll bait.
You there. You don't seem to be in quite the same state as the others here. Very interesting.
Yeah, what's happening?
May I ask what it is you're doing here?
Looking for someone named Mirak.
Mirak. It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. That makes very little sense. Mirak's been dead for thousands of years.
So there's lots of stuff in Skyrim, but that seems to not be an issue. What does that mean?
I'm not sure, but it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Mirax toward the center of the island. If I were you, I'd look there.
Our eyes once were...
You know, Terry, it looks good. Whenever, with everything said and done, I think I like it. What are these people doing?
Building something, clearly. And yet they don't seem to have much to say about it. I'm very interested to find out what happens when they finish.
And when the world shall see.
Is that's not the house where you need fly to get to the upper floors, is it? Have you tried to stop this? It is? The same guy? That's wild.
Certainly not. Doing so would interfere with whatever is going on. And I would be unable to see how this all turns out.
What can you tell me about Morrowind?
It's the homeland of the Dunmer. The lesser races call us Dark Elves. We built great works there, like Vivek and Aldrul. Many of them are destroyed now, either by Red Mountain or the Argonian invasion.
Yeah, this man's so old, and not a speck of gray hair on him.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
By night we reclaim.
What's faithless?
That seems inadvisable. Oh, fascinating. By touching the stone, you appear to have fallen under whatever influence is affecting the others. I wonder how long this effect will last. Perhaps it will
Now,
happen
through me,
others.
do you see?
This isn't the afterlife. This is Solstheim, an island off the coast of Morrowind, not Sovngarde, the Nordic
That
afterlife.
is a shame. You were an interesting exception to the otherwise universal. Ah, so you are able to resist the effect by exerting your will. Fascinating.
That is a lore.
I would not advise touching the stone again. The effects of repeated contact could be... The ash from Red Mountain, home. When the city of Vivek was destroyed, it took decades for us to rebuild.
Is Vivek still
We are
alive?
still but a shadow of our glorious past. But someday we will rise again. Are we done? I thought...
That they have forgotten.
Hey, is this Delvin Mallory's like brother? Right? One of the Thieves Guild guys?
What by day
far from ourselves,
grows ever near to us.
now through him do we see.
Through him do we see. Severin Manor. Abandoned building.
Last time I rode Jalen's ship, I was heaving my guts for a week. Dunmer weren't meant to ride on water.
Oh. Confessions of a Dunmer Skooma Eater. No, Terry. Ashiam. Sujama. Can we drink 1,000,000 Sujama and get 1,000 strength? The Retching Netch.
I work for Mogrul. You got a problem, you talk to him.
Yes, Litter?
Mogrul doesn't lend coin to outlanders. Look somewhere else.
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine.
You know someone called Mirak?
No, wait. I recognize the name, but I'm not sure why.
Tell me whatever you can.
I don't know. I feel strange just thinking about it. A temple, maybe. Here on the island, something about a temple?
Fight well. Teldrin Sero, blade for hire. If you have the coin, I'm at your service. The best swordsman in all Morrowind is at your service. For the right price. It looks like you already have
I like the cut of this guy's jib.
If you want me to join, you'll have to pop.
I wish to be rid of Serran. Part ways.
I'll be with the Dawn Guard if you need me.
Then let's be off.
Go, man.
If it'll help us get moving quicker. Lead on.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, milady. If you need anything, Master Geldis will be happy to help you.
You know someone called Mirak?
Did I know someone by that name? Someone that wanted something.
What did he want?
Maybe I'm just confused. I can't be sure. Until next time. We have all sorts of authentic dark elf food and drink here. Geldis spares no expense. Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sujama that will ever grace your lips. The finest Sujama to cross your lips, friend. My own personal formula that I call Sadri's Sujama. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it. I was kind of hoping you'd say that. Here, take these samples of the Sujama and spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you. Welcome to the Retching Netch, Outlander. What can I get you? There's actually a funny
my bad, I've been
story
muted.
behind the name, friend. A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sujamma in hand. He was one of my patrons and liked to drink heavily, so I wasn't exactly surprised.
Doesn't sound unusual.
Ah, but you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born, and singing badly at the top of his lungs. As I'm watching this spectacle, a Netch floats over
Wear
the boardwalk
pajama and drink Sujamma. That's my
Man looks
retirement
straight
plan.
up at Netch, yells, "Have a drink," and tosses the bottle. And it never hit the ground.
What did the Netch do?
Well, the bottle broke on the Netch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted. Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw. I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that Netch was sick.
I'd have to imagine they dig for the houses first. Now I get it.
True story, friend. True story. Come back anytime. My doors are always open.
Can we give this Sujamma to anybody?
Merkel doesn't lend coin to outlanders.
Welcome to...
Try his new drink.
Sorry. Gildas won't allow me to drink while I'm working at Netch.
I don't want to ask for rumors because I always feel like they just lead me to random quests.
All right, then.
You looking for trouble? Stay out of my way.
I'll give you the... Take that swill and pour it down a well.
Rude. But fine, if you insist.
Welcome to the Haven't heard anything lately. But check back with me. You never know.
Ezra's just debated me hard.
Once they take a sip,
Hey, you.
If you're looking for the East Empire Company, they've been gone for over 100 years. Try Windhelm.
If you're looking for any exotic... I should mix some of this into my next potion. Who knows what would happen?
Nice. You know someone called
I
Mirak?
don't think so. Though it sounds like a name I've heard before.
You tell me anything about him?
I hear that name, and I see a temple here on Solstheim. What could that mean? My husband
Getting exotic
Yes, I'm
ingredients?
proud to say that I grow or harvest most of it myself. I only wish I had a better source for Netch jelly. Those creatures are difficult to track down since it's so dangerous beyond the bulwark.
I could gather some for you.
That would be splendid. I'd be more than happy to give you something for the effort.
Okay.
Careful with those netches. They may look tame, but they can seriously...
What's our next move? Right behind you.
move along.
Morrowind Manor.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
You look able to venture outside of town. Perhaps you could help me recover something precious that was lost.
First, try this new drink.
Oh, how kind. Thank Gildas for me, won't you?
And you lost something?
A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound.
First
They
edition.
sent it back to me recently,
Good day.
but it never arrived.
Was it aboard a ship?
Yes, the Strident
Good
Squall,
day.
or something like that. The damn thing sunk right off the coast of Solstheim. Can you imagine?
How do you know?
One of the sailors survived. Poor thing crawled all the way to Raven Rock on his hands and knees. Before he died, he told the Redoran Guard about the wreck and warned us that it was going to be crawling with reavers.
I'll see if I can find the book for you.
Thank you. You have no idea how much it hurts losing such a precious heirloom. My husband is second counselor, so I certainly have
On
the
behalf
means
of
to
House
enjoy
Redorin and as Counselor of Raven Rock, I bid you welcome.
We'll try this new drink.
Good old Geldis is always managing to keep our spirits up. And our eyesight hazy. Thank you.
Do you rule all of Solstheim?
Solstheim is theoretically under my rule. But without revenue from the mine, I lack the resources to actually govern anything but Raven Rock itself. Not that there's much beyond the confines of our town anyway.
Raven Rock is the only settlement on the island?
Well, there's a small enclave of Nords to the north in Skarl village.
Oh.
They pretty much keep to themselves, and we both like it that way. Then there's Tel Mithrin to the east. The Telvanni live out there.
What do you think's going on at Skarl village after all these years?
But since we're both from Morrowind, we get along. Other than that, Solstheim is crawling with bandits and weaklings. But that's to be expected living in a frontier like this.
What happened to the mine?
It used to be one of the richest ebony mines in Morrowind, but it dried out years ago.
Skating.
Now, we're barely holding out here. Without the mine, Raven Rock doesn't feel like it can last much longer.
What is House Redoran?
You've never heard of House Redorin? We're the mightiest of the great houses, and we lead the council, the ruling body of Morrowind.
Council? You mean there's no Jarl?
This isn't Skyrim, Outlander. A group of powerful and influential Dunmer families have been ruling Morrowind for millennia. They embody a council made up of 5 great houses: Telvanni, Dres, Indoril, Sadras, and Redorin.
But you said Redorin leads the council.
Well, of course. With 4 other houses on the council, someone has to keep the rabble organized. Our house leads the council by virtue of our preeminence in battle, wisdom, and ancestral glory.
Sounds rather complicated.
Yes. I imagine it would to someone not of our people.
Damn.
If you're interested in pursuing the subject, help yourself to any of the historical volumes in my library.
Well, obviously I knew what was different, but just so I can quiz you, what was different in there, Eslis? You know, which of the great houses has been replaced? You know something called Mirek?
Do I? What a strange thing. It sounds so familiar, and yet I cannot place the name.
Can you tell me anything about him?
I'm not even sure. I can picture a temple here on Solstheim. Must have been a bad dream.
The Redoran Council tasked me with keeping Laeral alive, which I've done without question for over 100
My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters.
Your
try this drink.
Oh, no, thank you.
Oh, thank
you.
Anything you can contribute to Raven Rock will be greatly appreciated. And rewarded.
House Cyrus of Redguard. Adriel's survey results. I'll just pick these up. House Redoran's reply.
Not much contact with others around here. Got the Skarl village to the north, but the Nords there keep to themselves.
That's true. Be right back real quick. I'm gonna heat up some food. Oh yeah. That actually looks pretty damn good, Terry. I'll never doubt you again. Be right back. All right. I'm going to play for like 5-10 minutes, then take another break and eat, and then we'll be locked back in to the end. So it took me a sec just to jog my memory, but, you know, I was just saying that House Halalu was stripped of Great House status shortly after Red Mountain erupted. I did just want to let you guys know these are my own thoughts and words. Since they failed to prevent the invasion by the Argonians because of their close ties to the Empire. So now their slot is filled by House Sadris. House Redoran pretty much defaulted to be the stronger one because most of their original land is either taken over by the Argonians or covered in ash from the eruption. That's actually what I noticed first time coming over here to Solstheim. Kind of interesting bit of lore there. Ooh, a cabbage. Hey, you!
Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith alone. Elder Arthroloth is grooming me to be his eventual replacement. Soon I'll be running the temple my way.
My way. Try this drink.
Get that vile liquid away from me.
Oh, okay. You know someone called Mirak?
Mirak. It sounds very familiar. Not someone here, but I'm not sure I can recall.
Is he someone you know or not?
I can't be sure. I know I've heard that name, but it doesn't feel real. Does that make any sense?
I actually told Ezlis all about that.
Non-believers are never welcome here.
And no, I didn't show it on stream.
Are you here to pray?
Not everything's about you,
or
Terry.
Perhaps pay your respects at our ancestral tomb.
What are the reclamations?
The reclamations are the true tribunal. The Daedra that consecrate the Dunmer people. Azura, Methala, and Boethia. We call them the true tribunal because they have reclaimed their place in our hearts from the false tribunal that came before.
The false tribunal, huh?
Sotha Sil, Amalexia, and Vivek represent what was. Beings who won the Dunmer people's hearts with their actions, but blinded them just the same.
Damn.
They were aberrations, false prophets. They used their status as heroes to shield the true tribunal from our minds. But now that they've been destroyed, the light can shine upon the House of Reclamations.
Okay.
May Azura, Methala, and Boethia guide you.
Azura, Methala, Boethia.
Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith alone. Outsiders aren't welcome here.
Outlander.
What? Now get!
Time for your lesson. Ask who about the temple? The other guy?
I am off.
The ancestral tombs?
There where we inter our dead. They are sacred places, meant to honor their passing. Sadly, we've been unable to use the ancestral tomb beneath the temple as of late, and have resorted to other locations to scatter the remains.
Why can't you use the tomb?
Those foul vermin, the abominations we call ash spawn, have risen from the ashes of our own ancestors. They're befouling the memories of our forefathers by defiling their remains.
Yeah, no problem, Terry. I'll cleanse the tomb for you.
Thank you, Wanderer. That would be most kind. Here, this key should open the door to the tomb.
Cool.
Be cautious, friend. The ash spawn are soulless beings with no regard. What? Now get.
Oh shit. They look so cool. Spawn ass. Feels like something's like running around us. No bugs? Yeah, I guess so. Huh? Why is there the same exact bug over here? Well, where are they? Oh, there's just one hiding in the corner here? Oh. More spawning from the ash piles. Ash spawn immolator. My shield's working today. Alright, I cleansed the tomb.
What? Now cast!
No, I haven't. What's this
Though
book
our
doing here?
spirits may be low and danger lurks beyond the light, the reclamation's
It has been cleansed.
Spirits be praised. I'm hoping you didn't suffer much at the hands of those foul beings.
Please, accept this as a token of my thanks.
Hope we don't run into too many ash
Man.
spawn out here. May Azura, Mafala, and Boethia...
Has it not been suggested? It has. Definitely has. I just haven't done it yet. My food should be ready now. We'll listen to this beautiful music while I eat. I should be back in 10 minutes or less. Thanks for sticking around for just a moment. We'll be right back.
You Inwa.
Delete game.
All right, everybody. Thanks for waiting. I am content in bed now. We can continue on. Whoa. Oh, we have to reach the Temple of Mirak. We just gotta raw dog it all the way over. Look at the southeast corner of the map. Southeast or southwest? This map does look different. You're talking about here, or there? All interesting points. Is the, oh, what's his name? Is the snowman guy here?
What?
Or Santa Claus? Big for mercy, snowman.
Beg for mercy, snowman!
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive.
What were those
I
things?
could have said the same for my man here. Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them ash spawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped.
How did that bring you to this old farm?
I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction.
I'd be glad to lend you a hand.
Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind, and I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard.
Very well. Where do I begin?
We were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything.
Have a look
useful.
around. What are these ash spawn?
No one knows, really. Superstitious folks say they're the risen forms of those that died long ago, but I'm not so certain. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them, but they keep coming back.
How often do they attack?
We've had 2 other assaults on the bulwark, at different spots on the wall. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like they're becoming more organized and probing it for weaknesses.
You suspect there's a motivation to their attacks?
Exactly. Something has to be directing them against us, and we need to find out who or what it is.
Why do you think the attacks are from the Adius farm?
I don't. All I know is that the ash spawn are coming from this direction, so this is as good a place to start as anywhere else. Good thing the farm's been abandoned for a long time. I'd hate to see what they would do to an unarmed farmer and his family.
How long has the farm been abandoned?
Not sure. I was told it was an old Imperial farm that was wiped out by the eruption of the Red Mountain. Not certain who lived there. It was already a pile of rubble when I arrived in Raven Rock.
You know someone called Mirak?
I might know someone.
I
No,
might.
maybe not. I can't remember.
Tell me if you know of him.
I can't. I just
Yeah,
can't be
temple.
sure.
It's the same thing.
I think maybe he had something to do.
Declaration of war.
Temple here on the island.
So we do have the Ash Storm. Oh, there you go. There's Red Mountain.
Anytime you want to head for...
You can't see it on the map, but there it is.
I've
Give us a
spent
kiss.
enough time on Solstheim to last a lifetime.
Raven Rock Stronghold, my calls for the unconditional surrender of your forces and an immediate cessation of all hostilities has been ignored numerous times. I therefore have no choice but to assume your purpose on Solstheim is hostile and to treat Raven Rock Stronghold as an enemy of the Empire. I warn you, any attempt to breach Fort Frostmoth will be met with an equal level of aggression. I will do everything in my power to wipe you and your forces off the face of Tamriel. There will be no further communications between us. General Falx Carius, Garrison Commander, Fort Frostmoth. Huh.
Anytime you want to head for Skyrim, I'm right with you. I've spent enough time.
Bone mold.
I'm on Solstheim to last.
Have you found something?
Discover this note on one of the ash spawn.
This is strange. The note says it's from General Falx Carius, but that's impossible.
Why?
Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive.
What do you want me to do?
If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way. I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm gonna head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults.
Assault.
Be careful. This General Carius sounds out of his mind.
Out of his mind. Chop this poor ash hopper in twain. Flynn. Heartstone deposit. You can get like card packs from there. From the Heartstone deposit. Oh, did I actually accidentally sell my special pickaxe at some point? I think I might have. I'm just realizing that now. Somebody watching probably saw me sell it like you know, 10 episodes ago and not realize it, and I'm only just realizing it now.
What? Now cast!
Here's Fort Frostmoth. Is this where you land in Morrowind? Well, it's seen better days.
Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
Right. Ooh. I feel like Ash Spawn would be resistant to fire. But maybe that's just me. Would it? Good thing this is not friggin' Dark Souls 2.
What? Nah!
dark, the magic of evil.
Oh, how'd that one miss me there? Molag Bal curse you. Molag Bal and his mace curse you. My lockpick.
Bite his balls!
I mean, they would never kill Reborca, obviously. Nothing can.
Force Rhoda!
Those jumping flame spiders are serious. Don't know what that one was doing. Albino spiders? Albiters? Obviously, cheese doesn't spoil in Skyrim, it just ages gracefully. You know how they say, like, age like fine wine? And what goes good with wine? Hmm? Want some cheese with that wine. Take you to McDonald's, get you some French fries. Take a ride on the wambulance. Ooh, a Stalrim Warhammer. That's from, I mean, I'm sure it's from other places, but I heard that in the movie Joe Dirt. You ever watch that movie Joe Dirt? Day 32. It's been almost a month since unearthing the crypt at Fort Frostmoth, and I haven't seen a single spark of life in the General's remains. Grafting the Heartstone to the subject is proving much more difficult than I originally anticipated. I've used almost every method I can think of, and still there's no sign of reanimation. At this rate, it could be years before I make any progress, which is time that I just can't afford right now. If my vengeance is to come to fruition, I need results. If not, I may need to resort to more drastic measures. It finally appears that I'm making some progress. After my latest experiment, General Carius's eyes briefly opened and he moved his arms. It lasted for less than a few moments, but it's the first sign of progress I've seen since I arrived here. A few of my assistants were insisting that I am imagining things, but I dismissed them for their insolence. They won't be bothering anyone ever again. It's a fun movie, Terry, but it's really dumb. Kind of its time. Just like stupid comedy, but it's funny. Well, His spirit is here, with you doing that. Who am I? General Carius awoke fully today. He bolted upright after my incantations and began staggering around like a blind man. He seemed to ignore my commands. In fact, hearing my voice seemed to increase his hostility. I was able to remove the Heartstone before he became violent, but this isn't a result I expected. Even though he's able to be awakened, I feel as though the real work has just begun. The General is still unable or unwilling to listen to my commands. He's acting increasingly paranoid and appears to have his own free will. He's convinced that I am a spy or the enemy, and I've had to restrain him to prevent him from outright attacking me. This is becoming intolerable. I'm beginning to wonder if someone with a Heartstone can be commanded at all. If my experiments with General Carius fail, I may have to resort to self-experimentation, something I've been avoiding for a long time.
Time to meet the maker.
I've failed.
We did it. Champion's Cudgel. Hmm. 50% chance for each element of fire, frost, and shock to do 25 points of damage. Oh, it's two-handed. Alright, so we can return to the captain. Find Stendiri's folio from the wreck of the Strident Squall.
What? Now cast!
Those big old mushrooms. Oh, is that a Silt Strider? And a Nirnroot. Or skeleton. And a Reaver. Damn. These ash spawn are a problem.
What? Now cast!
Ran past it.
From that look on your face, I'm guessing you've never seen a Silt Strider before.
No, what is it?
This is Dusty. I personally trained her from a lava. Feels like a lifetime ago now. She hasn't been in traveling condition for quite a while now. I've tried to let her go off on her own, but she insists on staying here.
How do you survive out here?
We get by trading odds and ends with the locals. I've decided to stay here and make sure she passes in peace. It's the least I can do for her. Every once in a while, a local makes it out here, although they usually just want to catch a glimpse of Dusty. Silt Striders are pretty rare now. Take a look.
Oh, he's just collecting. Wait, Kagrumez Resonance Gem. What is this? Give me that.
What would you like to know?
Why are they so rare?
The blast from the volcano wiped most of them out. Found Dusty in a small cave on Vardenfell. Silt Strider cocoons are pretty tough.
What were they used for?
Mostly for transporting goods and people. They were pretty commonplace in Morrowind, but that was ages ago. A Silt Strider carapace is so strong it can withstand the harshest of weather. Even the legendary sandstorms of Vardenfell's Molag Armor region were said to barely make a dent in them. Of course, that's all ash now.
Enough about this.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Can I have Dusty's carapace? I guess I can't.
What? Now cast!
Big mushroom village.
Why are you out here? Aren't you supposed to be in the tower?
Why won't this summoning work? If you must know, I am trying to get this Ash Guardian spell to work. Now let me concentrate.
Now that is a big mushroom.
Master Neloth has tasked
Yeah, that sound is so loud.
doing this in the lab, where it would be safer for all of us.
The lab is too small. Also, I need the ashy soil. Master Neloth knows what I'm doing. No need to bother him about it, though. He's quite busy at the moment.
It's on your head if something goes wrong. Just
I don't
let me
think
get back
you
inside
belong
first.
here. Does Master Neloth know about you?
Yeah, I've met him. Are you practicing a spell?
Yes, I'm trying. You need to summon an Ash leave. Guardian. I'm just having trouble deciphering Master Neloth's handwriting. I don't mean to be rude, but I need to concentrate. He never sleeps. I don't know how he does it, but he never rests for even a moment.
What is this place?
This is Master Neloth's tower. He's a Telvanni wizard.
Telvanni? What are the Telvanni?
You've never heard of the great houses of Morrowind? House Telvanni is the house of the Master Wizard, one of the ruling houses of Morrowind. Master Neloth is one of the oldest and most respected members of House Telvanni.
Do you work with Neloth?
Not so much with, as for. I am Master Neloth's apprentice. He's teaching me the art of sorcery.
Is Master Neloth a good teacher?
Well, he is a very great wizard. It's a great honor for him to have taken me as his apprentice. To be honest, it's horrible. He's very unpleasant and hardly teaches me anything. Sometimes he uses me in his experiments.
Ugh.
Even so, I pick up a lot from just watching him.
Do you think he prefers Neloth or Bellathor?
We don't get many visitors.
What is this?
Tel Mithrin. It's the home of Master Neloth. You may have heard of him. He's a famous Telvanni wizard.
He lives in a giant mushroom?
In Morrowind, the Telvanni grow buildings from special fungus spores. Master Neloth grew one here to be his home. Don't ask me how.
Are you one of his apprentices?
No, Talvis is his apprentice. I'm his steward. I manage the day-to-day affairs of Tel Mithrin. Until next time.
No Ash Guardian. Maybe the book has something.
Oh. I need a scroll of flight.
How am I supposed to get anything done with part of the tower withered like this? You again. Didn't I see you in Raven Rock?
Yeah. What is this building?
This is a Telvanni tower.
Save? Okay.
So,
you again.
Grown from the spores of the giant fungus trees found in Morrowind. Back in the homeland, there are other Telvanni wizards that have them as well.
I've heard of the house Telvanni of Morrowind.
Of course you have. Everyone has heard of the master wizards of Morrowind. We are
You
the
in
wizards that rule Morrowind.
As the Archmage of Winterhold, you and I should share our secrets.
Winterhold, that small college that is falling into the Sea of Ghosts? You're the one that recovered the Staff of Magnus. Impressive. Talvis should finish his apprenticeship in a couple of decades. Come see me then. I think I could teach you a trick or two.
Oh, damn.
It's as if Telmithrin
Just a couple
is
of
cursed.
decades.
Spoiled food, ash spawn attacks. Don't be rid. The question is, should I? I suppose if it's going to be done right, I'll have to do it.
I'll have to do it. What do you have for sale?
I might have a few staffs, if you're interested in that sort of thing.
Cool. Ooh, unenchanted staves. Think someone is out to get you?
I don't know, but I mean to find out. I still have some research to do before I'll know anything for certain.
Can I help you with your research?
I'm running low on heartstones. If you have any with you, I'll buy one. Otherwise, I can tell you where you might find one.
Ah, sounds lame. What is a heartstone?
Every time the Red Mountain belches, more of them land.
You see me trying to highlight the
Look
right
around for impact
conversation
Exposed
line,
rock,
Eslis.
that sort of thing. You may need to pick away at it to pry the heartstone itself loose, but you look strong. A good luck.
A good luck. What can you tell me about Morrowind?
There is the big island of Ardenfell and the coastal mainland. House Telvanni has its properties on Vardenfell. I've never been to the mainland myself.
Wow.
I suppose I could dig... Now, where did I put... Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Those. Whammer metal.
I wonder if a dragon could be captured alive. It would make a fascinating test subject.
I already did that. I know, right?
Whee!
Is there any way to drop down here without dying? Other than using the float down? It's too far. Can we exit before we die? No, because there's a loading time for the door to open. Never mind then.
You've got to help me. I conjured an Ash Guardian and now it's running amok.
Okay. Why don't you destroy it?
I need to keep Master Neloth distracted so he doesn't find out what I did. There is no telling what he would do to me. While you are taking care of the creature, I'll try to figure out
Is that
what
an
went wrong.
ash elemental? Alright, I'll destroy it.
Thank you. I was hoping you would. Hurry. I'll keep Master Neloth distracted.
Never should have come here.
What, did you already go up in the tower? Oh yeah, he ran right up here to eat some bread.
Have you dealt with the Ash Guardian?
Yeah.
What a relief. Master Neloth surely would have punished me had he found out. I don't have any gold to pay you with, but I can give you the staff.
Hope we don't run into too many ash spawns.
What went wrong with the Ash Guardian?
Oh, it turns out that the spell requires a heart stone to cast properly. I didn't have one with me when I cast it. If you cast the spell without a heart stone, it attacks anything in sight.
Oh, okay.
Until next time.
Well, I clicked float down, and it didn't float me down.
Have you dealt with the Ash Guardian? Well, I don't have any gold to pay you with, but I can give you the staff.
Staff of the Healing Hand. Skill issue. This is the best song ever, song ever, song ever. There's a Dwemer ruin over there.
Dwemerlander. Now guess!
Our hands once were idle, now through them does he speak. And when the world shall listen, and when the world shall see,
And when the world...
And pop goes the world. Bah. Bah, 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 bah. Bah, bah, bah. Bah, bah, bah. Bah, 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 bah. Would you guys rather be a Draugr or an Ash spawn? It's a tough one.
What? Now guess! Yeah!
I don't know. I think they are. This is a dragon skeleton. Oh, the mead hall.
You strong, help Draken.
Who are you?
You strong, help Draken.
What's going on here?
We family, we strong, you stronger.
You're saying you want my help?
Bilkamak, run, prize beast, run. Bull Draken.
How did you find me?
Away, Bilkamak, fear. You bring he follow you, yes.
Bilgebuck is an animal of some kind and you want it back?
Bilkamak, prize beast, you find he follow. Bilkamak, love meat, give meat, he follow. You go.
Who are you?
Where beast, see you, no see. Bilkamak, go, go.
Bilgebuck.
How did you find me?
Skyrim, I'm right with you.
Like any meat, or did he give me meat? Does an ash hopper leg count as meat?
Spent enough time on Solstheim to last a
Bilby. Bum, 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 bum. These are cool little like goblin looking guys. Not Elder Scrolls goblins, but other goblins.
What?
Come on, boy. Got something for you. That meat didn't count. But the hopper leg would count. What about... Is he cannibalistic? Will he eat the meat of his own kind? No, he won't. Well, frick. What about a fish? Any fish? I wish I was a fish. No, don't do it as this. You look like a cut of fresh meat.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat.
All the sounds feel way louder today. Something happened. I don't know. We should do one of those AI edits or recreations of it. So it says, you look like a cut of friendly meat. You look like a cut of friendly meat. Is there any meat around this hall? There's salt and there's fruit.
Fresh meat.
Fresh meat.
Go. Find Bilkamak.
Potato, tomato. Bermuda, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. Baby, why don't we go down to the Thirst Meat Hall, where there's no meat? What the frick is all of this? Containers with no meat. There's no... Where the hell... This game puts like bow and arrows in spots every time you need it, but there's 0 meat in here. If I kill one of these reeklings, use their meat. I haven't even seen a deer running around here either. Oh.
Force, Rhoda!
Elk will do. Venison. Oh, did I kill Teldrin? Oh, he's awake. We're good. Who are you?
The idle mind sleeps. I am his hands. The idle mind sleeps.
Let's discover this location right quick. Booyold's retreat.
I never said it would be, but either way, we have to try. Whether we succeed or not, it'll stir up some of the old blood in this crowd.
I'm not going to lead them to their deaths if they aren't ready.
Then train them. What are we doing here? We should either get used to staying here, or be preparing to retake the hall. You're having us do neither, and I can't stomach it.
But your stomach isn't my problem. We'll act when I say we do, and not before.
Well, you'd better say something, and soon.
Unless you... Yes, this camp is small, but it's all we have left.
What's going on here?
What's going on here is that we've been kicked out of our home. The mead hall, up there on the hill. We were... Some reeklings have taken it over.
How were reeklings able to overpower you?
With tenacity and numbers. It didn't help that we'd grown a little too comfortable up there.
That's a cool axe she has.
Too many stories. Too few battles.
What if you had one extra warrior?
Are you offering to help? Some new blood should be enough to rouse these layabouts to actually fight again.
Sounds like fun.
Well, let's move then.
Oh. We're just moving on the reeklings now?
If you're a talker, go talk to my wife. All right then.
Hey, you lazy milk drinkers, get over here.
Milk drinkers?
I know you're all starting to settle in here and keep up the fat lives you've got used to up in the hall. But look here, this outsider has more fire than any of you. All I had to do was mention our little infestation, and she volunteered in a second. I don't want to have my spirit outstripped by some wanderer, so let's get up there and kill us some reeklings.
I probably should have done the boar thing first, but, you know, it's how RPGs go.
What? Now cast!
No.
Oh, you can't use their spears? Thought I picked up reekling spears. Oh, I have. can equip them, but I can't.
Someone do something.
Get him.
Yeah.
Get him. They're just heavy arrows. Oh, look, I'm carrying them on my back.
Ah, that was almost exhilarating. How are you feeling?
That was easy.
Good to hear. In fact, that's just the spirit I'll need from my second. Do you want to come with me?
Your what?
My second. If we're going to take up residence here again, I need to get the blessing of Rothmund again. I'll need a witness and, well, you see the kind of horker brains I deal with around here. What do you say?
Your brother calls you a weakling. That's pretty funny. I'd be honored.
Well, let's not waste time talking about it then.
At Rothmund's Barrow.
We'll clean up here. You go with Bejeweled.
Yo. Are you a vegetarian or something? You just gotta double up on the vegetable protein. Just rarely eat meat. You go with the Joel.
Time to die.
Oh. Apparently I am. Ooh, some human flesh. That'll come in handy. Oh, we're just about here. Free the weaklings? How do I free them? I thought I did. Wow, spoilers. I didn't know I was going to be able to do something like that.
What? Now get!
It's like this temple's under construction.
By night, we reclaim.
What by day was stolen? Leave this place.
Far from ourselves.
Oslo.
Isra, I'm here to help you. You must leave this place. You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here?
Who are you?
I am Freya of the Scar. I am here to either save my people or avenge them.
Save him from what?
I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstheim. It makes them
Casey got bored of Serana. Here we go, Freya.
Work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself. My father, Storn, our shaman, says Mirak has returned to Solstheim, but that is impossible.
Well, this Mirak tried to have me killed.
Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The tree stone and my friends are beyond my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below.
What do you know about Mirak?
His story is as old as Solstheim itself. He served the dragons before their fall from power, as most did. A priest in their order. But unlike most, he turned against them. He made his own path, and his actions cost him dearly. The stories say he sought to claim Solstheim for himself. Who's there?
What the shit?
How rude.
I know, extremely rude. Oh, we're just going in. We're going hard. She said, enough talk. Have at thee.
Are you ready to help me now? We should not delay. We should check these rooms for supply before heading further into the temple.
Yeah, you might need supplies.
The evil in this place must be rooted out.
Hey, what do you know about Mirek?
His story is as but unlike the stories say, he sought to claim Solstheim for himself, and the dragons destroyed him for it.
You're here by yourself?
There are few of us left unaffected by this curse. My father Storn, the shaman, protects them in the village. I fashioned an amulet to guard me against whatever has taken hold of the skull, but it is the only one of its kind. If I cannot find a way to save them, there is no hope for our people.
For Skyrim and her peoples. Let me have your people, the skull.
We have lived on Solstheim for many generations. Our people are tied to the land itself. We try to serve the Allmaker.
Can you go to Solstheim and ESO?
Nature, instead of exploiting it, as others would. We must find out what is at work here.
Does my gem passive work here? It doesn't feel like it does. Oh, okay. I was just curious. Oh no. Here it is. There it is, finally kicking in. And close shut the jaws of oblivion. Oh.
Be careful.
Okay, there we go.
The evil in this place be rooted out. I am sorry, but you left me with no choice. We must be careful in these ruins. Traps can be any, and there will likely be many. Mirek was trying to take power here and protect himself in the process.
Ow.
I do not wish to imagine the kinds of things that happened in this chamber. Who are the poor souls trapped in these cages? What tortures did they suffer at hands?
True. Who are those poor souls? Thanks, Violet.
Yeah.
Almost died.
Over here.
Still good. What am I doing? Oh, of course they just put up all their wards now.
You'll have to do
Can I knock this over? Damn, that was brutal. Do you see that? Just like double axe slashed his neck over there.
Boom!
Where did you come from?
Where did you go? Oh, sorry, everybody. Just knocked everybody over. Especially compared to your male Khajiit banana tiger. Yeah, honestly, I don't remember if I said anything when we started playing, but
There are restless dead about.
I thought
suggest we proceed with caution.
I thought it might be bugged when I started my playthrough, when I first heard her shout, because it was just it was this.
Boom!
Whoa! I was like, oh, is that a male voice?
Thank you for your protection, Allmaker.
Allmaker. Oh, it's not this. A lot of death words here. Like Bisrida. Bisrida. Nice kill.
Come back and fight me.
Is this kill? No. Fall far
I
enough.
thank you for your protection,
Allmaker. Ah, this wraps around. Okay. Easy. Easy.
Thank you. Mirak took great pains to make it difficult to reach him, it seems. Let us
Seems
hope
indeed.
that is the last of these traps. We must find out what is at work here.
What do we have here? Secret little treasure room. Some black soul gems. Spooky. I feel like I should be grabbing these ebony axes to give to her.
Now you're mine.
It was a seeker. Okay, nice, nice. Temple of Mirac Sanctum.
What? I do not know what it is Mirac learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters. But his path seems to have been a cruel one. I wonder if he will find some... What? Victorious again.
Which game is what from? Die, Landlover? Die, bitcher.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I knocked him onto the trap. Is that a sound I have that says die, Landlover? That doesn't sound right.
Interesting. This may be worth exploring.
You don't need to step out of there. Stepping on traps.
Over here.
Oh, the focus is all the way up there.
Hey, watch it.
I mean, where did she come from? Or he, I guess.
I will strike like a hawk.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
What? Now cast!
How much deeper can this
Much deeper indeed. Oh, hey, look, a word wall. Hello? Strength of the dragon aspect.
Something. Omega, protect me!
The gatekeeper.
And so it ends.
Gatekeeper. Shouts. Dragon aspect. Once a day, take on the mighty aspect of a dragon, delivering colossal blows with an armored hide and more powerful shouts. No way. You get to transform into a dragon? Where'd the gatekeeper go? Is that something like the pirates would say in Might and Magic 8? Because you start on the island, right? You get all those pirates running around. You're like, die, landlubber. That sounds like something they might do. Could be making that up.
Impossible. There must be something more. Look around. I will let you know if I find anything in the dining area.
Possibrew.
I knew it. A secret passage in the dining area just opened up. This must be it. Let us move quickly.
So the challenge continues.
I wonder if there is something here that tells the story of Mirak.
My fist will tell the story of your face.
Nothing but ruined books. I do not recognize. It is eerily quiet. I do not suspect that will be the case the further we go. Be on your guard.
You're not thinking of Mr. Smite from World of Warcraft? You landlubbers are tougher than I thought. I'll have to improvise. You know, from the Dead Mines.
Who's there?
Sorry about the rock ball.
Now we end this.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's that? Where did you come from?
Oh, I didn't kill him. Beep, beep. Black book.
It seems wrong somehow. Here, yet not. It may be what we seek.
Are we sure we want to read this black book? Black Book of Waking Dreams.
The time comes soon when... What? Who are you to dare set foot here? Ah. You are Dragonborn.
Holy shit.
And yet... So you have slain Alduin. Well done. I could have slain him myself back when I walked the earth. But I chose a different path. You have no idea of the true power a Dragonborn can wield. This realm is beyond. You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine. I already control the minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. She can await my arrival with the rest of Tamriel.
Yeah.
What happened to you? You read the book and then... It seemed as though you were not really here. I could see you, but also see through you.
Not really sure. I saw Mirak on a dragon.
Where? Where is he? Can we reach him? Can we kill him?
Somehow reading this book took me to where he was.
This is a dangerous thing then. We should return to my village and show this to my father. Perhaps Storn can make sense of what is going on. Come, there looks to be a way out through here.
My Faja. It's the Bloodsail Raider pirate card in Hearthstone. Ah, got it.
We must tell Storn what we have seen.
Well, lead on.
You see that
What?
light?
Now cast!
Where my people work against their will. They must be freed soon.
Are you able to see if it's the same voice actress?
That world will cease to be.
Here in his shrine.
Here do we toil.
Wolf Wildblood. Here do we toil.
Anytime you want to head for Skyrim, I've spent
We're not heading for Skyrim right now.
The village is just ahead. Storn has used his magic to raise a barrier around it, protecting the few of us left. That the barrier is still there is a good sign.
Skull brother.
Father, I have returned. There is yet hope.
Freya, what news do you bring? Is there a way to free our people?
Ragstrider.
No,
Excuse
but I
me.
have brought someone who has seen things.
Ina.
She has confirmed
Nicholas?
that Mirak is the one behind the suffering of our people.
Suffering of our
That
people.
it would be so.
But how is that possible? After all this time.
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Please, tell Storm what has happened.
So you have seen things, yes? My magic grows weak, and so does the barrier around our village. Time is short. Tell me what you know.
I've seen Mirak.
Really? How?
I read a book in Mirak's temple and went somewhere. Mirak was there.
The legends speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the temple. The dragons burning it to the ground in rage. They speak also of something worse than dragons buried within. Difficult to imagine, but if true, it means what I feared has come to pass. Mirak was never truly gone, and now has returned. If you could go to this place and see him, are you like Mirak? Are you Dragonborn?
Die, landlubber. Yes. I guess I should have saw that. It's not land. I mean, I think the origin is land lover, as opposed to like loving the sea, but it's usually pronounced landlubber. I am indeed Dragonborn.
Then perhaps you are connected with him. The old tales say that he too was Dragonborn.
What does it mean if we're both Dragonborn?
I am unsure. It may mean that you could save us, or it may mean that you could bring about our destruction.
No, I've never played Hearthstone.
But our time here is running out. The few of us left free of control cannot protect ourselves for much longer. You must go to Sering's Watch. Learn there the word that Mirak learned long ago, and use that knowledge on the Windstone. You may be able to break the hold on our people there, and free them from control.
What do you know about Mirak?
Much of what was known has been lost to the ages. He was Dragonborn, and yet he served the dragons. A priest in their order, highly esteemed and very powerful. Then he turned against them, becoming something they feared. He was defeated long ago, but it seems he was never really destroyed.
What do you mean free your people from control?
Some dark influence wields power over them, forces them to forget themselves and act against their nature. At first, it was only during the night, but now every moment is spent building some strange shrine around the Windstone. I believe if the shrine can be destroyed, the Skull will be free once more.
Why do I need to learn a word of power?
Mirak is behind what is happening to our village. And so the knowledge he has gained as Dragonborn is at the heart of it. You are Dragonborn as well. You too can wield this to a better end.
Success!
Cito 6661 with the raid, I5, and the follow. Thank you so much.
Excellent!
Welcome in. Thank you, thank you.
Allmaker, shelter you.
Yeah, of course. Were you just streaming? Zorgamel Beardsmith? I love it. Oh yeah, I get you. Takes a long time to get there. For sure, for sure. Still more beautiful music.
Do not break our concentration.
Anybody in the Great Hall? Doesn't look like it.
Anytime you want to head for Skyrim, I'm right with you.
I'm right with you. I wanted to see what this shout was all about. Oh. Once a day, take them on the mighty aspect of a dragon, delivering colossal blows with an armored hide, more powerful shouts. So I assume... Yeah, my armor rating's up to 1029 and my damage is up to 206. Okay. Just like a buff. I thought I would transform into a dragon. Seems cooler. There's a kid here.
The elders talk of Great City is much bigger than our village. But why would anyone need so many buildings?
It's a good question. Who needs that many buildings? Alright, gang. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I am feeling pretty tired and I'm ready to lay down. So, thank you guys very much for hanging out and watching. Sito, I'm so sorry you came in right at the end of there, but thank you very much for following and coming in. I'll drop you a follow as well. Oh, Solomir from Heroes of Might and Magic. Hell yeah. All right, everybody. Like I said, thank you guys very much for watching. If you're lurking out there, please consider joining the Discord server and checking below the stream, which has my stream schedule and links to all my other stuff. I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll start with a little more Deadlock, and then we'll, like I said, we'll do more Deadlock, and then we'll launch into more Skyrim for the Dragonborn DLC. Thank you guys very, very much. Take care, and have a good one, everybody.
Take care.
See you in the morning.
Live long and prosper.